It's been a long time since we've done a garden tour, so let's see what's happening. This is our fruit tree area. So we've got some stone fruits here and some citrus. And the pears that we've been espaliering have been going great, but they're, as of winter coming on, they're all quite dormant now, but they've actually grown quite well along the trellis. And we've got another one over the other side over here that's doing quite well too. We actually end up putting an extra wire at the top because it was getting so much growth. We thought we didn't want to waste it. I've just pruned down our apple tree. Didn't do so well this year, so hopefully next year we'll do a lot better. Let's see what else we have. Oh yes, our grape vines are going dormant now. And our passion fruit vine is still producing passion fruit. Hopefully we get to it before the cockies do. Let's see what else we have here. We've got our new lots of blueberry bushes gone in, but we'll be picking the fruit or the flowers off them this year, so we won't be getting any fruit from these. We'll give them a year to grow. So we've got some passion fruit in here still. There we go, some green ones under there. Yeah. Now, Keith's done a big project on our veggie garden. He's actually enclosed it all with bird netting, and also on the doors and on the ends we've got 50% shade cloth white. The ends actually roll up so that we can, it's all velcros down, and then we can roll it up to let the bees in when needed. Keith planted some green manure in this first garden here because it doesn't get a lot of sun during the winter time, so he thought we'd make the most of it and plant some green manure, and he's chopped it down and he's started to dig it in. We've got quite a few cabbages and Brussels sprouts, I think, and some cauliflower planted now. Our marigolds keep reseeding, which is quite pretty. I'll just close this one here up. Yep. Now on this side here, we didn't have any luck with our broad beans. They've got really curly leaves on them. So he's pulled them out and we're going to start again. We've got some bok choy here growing really well, and our snow peas and peas. And we're trying some cold climate tomatoes, and they seem to be doing really well. And then in amongst them, we've got a lot of beetroot planted in there. So it'll be interesting to see how they go. And then on our last site, we had some tomatillos, which Keith's just pulled out. So we'll fix that up and get it all prepared for the next lot. We've got some cabbages in here, which the cabbage moths got to a bit, so we have an extra net over them inside. But they're getting quite good heads on the cabbages, so we'll see what happens. That's the leftover of the beans we had. We need to pull those off the vine. And we've got some basil growing over here. Our avocado trees are doing really, really well. We've got 2 there. And our figs are going okay. They're dormant at the moment, but there's a few little figs on this one here. But I think this is probably a bit too young. Rhubarb's been going great. I've picked so much rhubarb. We've got 3 rhubarb plants in here. One that we've been harvesting from, but then there's 2 that are babies. And in amongst it all, we've got sweet potato growing. Our asparagus, we've got quite a bit of asparagus, but I think next year, in winter time, we're going to chop it right down to the ground and mulch it all. But I think next year we're going to get even better. Actually, some of the stems are quite thick, so I think, yeah, next year, this is our original plant, and then we put in a couple of more. So yeah, they're going quite well. We've redone our herb garden, so we've got some curry plants, some parsley and some coriander, and the chives are going great. We've already dehydrated quite a bit. We've got some lemongrass, and some time, and our strawberry plants are going great. We've been cutting babies off and planting them out, so they've been producing. Got a little bit of salad greens here and some baby English spinach. Yeah, you see here, this is some of the broad beans that Keith planted, and they don't seem to be doing very well at all. So I don't know what the go is with that. The leaves are all curling up, but anyway, that's all part of the game. All our berries here, we've got loganberries and raspberries, and there's another one there. I don't know if they're blackberries or... Anyway, so we've got 3 different vines of berries all just intermingled there. And Keith is actually building a bird aviary at the moment. This has been his ongoing project in between other things, but he's getting there. And we planted some garlic the other day, and guess what? We have got some little garlics coming up. Look, there you go. So hopefully this year they don't get drowned out. And over this side here we've got some carrots that are planted in there, so that's good. Now the only other thing we've got to show you is our existing, Daisy's having fun. Our existing blueberries are grown like crazy, so I'm expecting, and they're quite tall, I'm expecting that we're going to get a lovely supply of blueberries this year, as we did last year, but even more so this year. But we've had these birds that are coming around, and they're doing a terrible job. They're actually digging all the mulch out of the garden, I think looking for all the worms, because there's a lot of worms in our garden. So yeah, they're making a terrible mess, so we're going to have to net this one in. But that's okay, it's all part of it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed our... there's a little pot here that we've got some salad greens in, and a lemon tree that was suffering a little bit, but anyway, we're hoping that will come good. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed our garden tour. It has been a while, but there you go. Still lots of work to happen, but it's good now because it's things have stopped growing a lot, so we get to do a lot of maintenance in the garden and then plant our winter crops. Okay, bye for now.